Yo, what is going up, you guys? Now, before we jump into the main topic of this video, I'm sure you guys have seen Jason's departing video. It was sad. It was sad. I was like, man, this is happening. I'm not gonna get too in detail with that. Yes, we are still cool. Yes, we're still gonna kick it. Yes, he's still helping me with my wide body. We've just decided to go separate routes for right now. We've been together for a long time, and it's just that time where I try to figure out myself and he does, you know, Jason's just gonna do Jason. It sucks, but it is what it is, and we gotta, I gotta keep going. So with that being said, go ahead. I posted a link down in the description below. He started a new channel, like he said. Go over to his channel, give him a sub, give him a follow. I'm sure he'll put up some videos here up in the near future, so go ahead, do that. Also, one more thing, I just want to give a shout out to you guys, all you guys that support me and what I do and the things that I can create and do with my mind. It's fucked up inside here, but you guys seem to enjoy what I do. I just want to say thanks. I'm going through some hardships in my life. A lot of, like I've said this before, but it's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know about. It's at the point where I'm not on social media. I'm not on my personal Instagram, I'm not on my personal Snapchat. I've cut out pretty much all my friends until I see some progress in my life, until I see some progress on the goals that I want to reach, because I feel like I've just been distracted for a very long time. And I'm done with this, I'm over it. I need to start making progress, so I've made the decision to cut off all my friends for right now, not really my friend, but just distractions in life. And the reason why I'm saying thanks, because I almost cut out you guys. This video is going to be about leaving YouTube for a while. I've realized that, you know, without you guys, you know, you guys keep me pretty much happy. I love talking to you guys. I love having conversations in the comments, on Snapchat, on Instagram. Y'all help me do what I want to do and get where I want to be. Even though YouTube's not my career, you know, obviously this is going to help get to where I want to get in life. So I just want to say thanks to you guys. Alright, since we got all that mushy and emotional stuff out the way, we can finally get into the main video. The main topic of the video, is it worth being a car enthusiast? Is it worth going through the hardships and doing what we all do? Because not everybody can do what we all do. Now, before I answer this question, let's dive in and see what is a car enthusiast? What makes a car enthusiast a car enthusiast? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I guess a brief summary of what a car enthusiast does is it's a broad definition, but I'm gonna narrow it down to what my version of a car enthusiast is. Some y'all can take this with a grain of salt, but this is my definition of what I'm talking about. So basically, a car enthusiast is going to be anybody who appreciates cars, you know, someone who can take a car and turn it into something beautiful. Turn it into a work of art. Turn it into their personal car. We customize cars. We build it. We buy a car. We build it. We buy parts. All that to customize it. Whether it's drifting, whether it's drag racing, whether it's just a street car, a stance car. If we take a stock car and then customize it to make it ours to the extreme, let's not forget about that. We're not just talking about, oh, y'all just buy some Walmart wheels, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, we gonna X that out. We Xing that out. The car enthusiast that buys parts to the extreme, where almost it's like a problem. Like, I feel like I have a problem. Sure, being a car enthusiast is tight. I mean, I like it. I enjoy it. If someone were to ask me and was like, you know what? Do you like being a car enthusiast? I'd be like, you know, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's alright, it's alright, it's cool. It's cool. It has its benefits of being, we have perks of being a car enthusiast. The appreciation that we can get from the outside world, from the outside perspective of non-car enthusiasts, it's tight. I enjoy that. I love when you guys talk about my cars. I look at you guys' cars, I'm like, damn, that's a well-built car. He killed it. He killing it over there. Maybe I need to retire. Maybe that person needs to be right here. He needs to be the one making videos, not me. And I need to be looking through my cell phone, looking through my monitor. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, like, even if nobody even liked my car, I would still like being a car enthusiast just because my car just makes me happy. I'm sure your car makes you happy. It makes you feel good inside, just as any hobby. But of course there are some disadvantages. Otherwise I wouldn't make this video. You know what I'm talking about. There are some disadvantages. There are some major there's some pros, as I just said, and there's some cons. There's some cons. The disadvantages are cruel. They are unforgiving. They just put you to the ground when you are at the lowest. It's like life. You're at your low with your car, and then your car's all like, oh, you know what? You think you're at your low now?
Slithering. Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Puts you even lower. Now what am I talking about? Well, let's start off with being a car enthusiast. Right off the back, it's like the #1 expensive hobby. Getting into the car game is not easy. You would not believe how many of my friends, how many people have came up to me and they're all like, JJ, you know what? I've looked at your car, I like it, it's cool. I kind of want to get into it as well. Do you think you can help me out? And the first thing I always say is,
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I'm not that confrontational. I'm always like, are you sure, man? Because it's really not, it's not for everybody. Building cars and being a car enthusiast is always cool from the outside. Like, it's real cool from the outside perspective. But when it comes to actually getting into the game yourself, it's a whole different world. It's a whole different ballgame. A lot of people don't realize how expensive the car game is. Wheels, basic wheels. Let's say wheels $200. $200 each. $800 right off the bat. Then you gotta buy tires. Say you get some old rinky-dink used tires from like the old Hispanic chop shop. We all know what I'm talking about. We've all been there. You know what I'm saying? Say we can buy some tires, some used tires for like 50 bucks. 50 bucks each, right? 200, 800, that's already $900. Get some exhaust. A lot of people don't realize how much exhaust is. Get a full exhaust. A catback, a decent catback for our car is probably what, like, maybe, I remember I bought my cat back when I had my 06 for $600. That's without the mid pipe, no headers, no nothing. $600 gone. Be $1,600 in. And a lot of people that come up to me don't have that money, and they just want to get into things, rush into things right off the bat. And that's how they become, you know, we go through that beginner phase because we want to buy cheap parts because you don't realize how expensive it is to actually build a car. They don't have the patience, so they reach in for the bottom of the barrel and they pull it out what they can get. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it should work. It's expensive. I'm not even talking about suspension. I'm not talking about engine work. That's a whole different ballgame. I'm not talking about 3-piece wheels. A lot of people don't know about that. It gets super expensive. I'm telling you, like, it's bad. Here's another thing a lot of people don't understand. The more upgrades and modifications you make to your car, the more unreliable it becomes, which makes no fucking sense when you think about it. I'm upgrading my parts. Upgrading my parts. Yet it becomes more unreliable. How the fuck does that happen? There's different levels of being a car enthusiast. You make some minor upgrades and get away with it. Basic catback, put some lowering springs on it, put some wheels on it, call it a day. You're good. But when you start getting deeper and deeper into the car game, it becomes more and more of a problem. That's why I've learned to have dailies. That's why I wish I still had a 300 ZX, if y'all remember that car. Also, the more modifications you make, I've gone over this in my last video, no shop is gonna wanna touch your car at all. You're replacing your factory parts and bringing in these aftermarket parts. So it becomes a liability on them. Something breaks and it's aftermarket, they can't call a dealership if they don't have that part, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna have to order it. They don't want to deal with that. That becomes a liability on them. So if you're a person that depends on a shop 24/7, it's not gonna be good if you're trying to get deep into the car game. See, that's why it's so important for you to learn how to wrench and work on your own car. It's like I had to do it. When I got into the car game, I didn't know how to, I barely knew how to disconnect the battery. I mean, I had to get through it and do all this and do all that. Otherwise, you're gonna be paying all these shop prices for them to do it, if they even do it. And then you're gonna have to, and then like they break and this happens. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. I question myself daily whenever I drive my car. Like, is it even worth being in a car game? There's some low points, man, where I'm like, man, I really do want to be, I want to be able to live like a normal person. I always just talk about this, like, if I wasn't in the cars, I could buy so many shoes, so many pants, so many clothes, go on more vacations, take first class airplane rides, Maybe not to that extreme, but I can get somewhere on the plane. You know, I can't even get on the plane because of my goddamn car. That's why you see so many people get out the car game. I've followed tons of people on Instagram where they're out the game because something drastic has happened and they're just fed up with it. Or they have kids and they now have to support their kid. I've had plenty of friends that dropped out the car game because something has happened and they can't do it. It's not for everybody. So is it worth it though? Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, it is. There is no better feeling than when I'm driving and all these people are just staring at my car, pointing at my car, admiring my car, taking pictures of my car, just coming up to me and being like, hey, like, this is your car, blah, blah, blah. This is a nice car, man. Like, I remember I work downtown, right? There's a Bentley that comes to the hotel pretty much every night. Now, normally I don't park in my own parking garage because parking garages, my car don't really mix. It's low, it's not the best. So I usually park my car and leave it on the driveway. That's what I do. I do valet, if y'all don't know. That's what I do, that's my occupation. But I park it outside and it's right next to the Bentley, and then people come up and they take pictures of the Bentley and then they take pictures of my car too, and I'm like, holy shit, this is pretty crazy, you know? It's always weird because they always come up to me and they're all like, man, those are some nice cars, man. I'm like, yeah, and I try to play it off like it's not my car, but really it is. I'm like, yeah, car's pretty sick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's weird because they never expect it to be my car because I'm just the valet, and it's the best feeling ever. Little kids, man, when little kids appreciate my car, that's better than any 10 out of 10 girl appreciating my car. Anybody. I love kids, man. My goal is to be able to inspire a kid one day by looking at my car, seeing my car drive by. I'm like, man, that's a cool car. I want to be able to do that. I've had plenty of girls come up to me because of my car. I got a lot of stories about. If y'all ever want to hear like girls involved with my car, I'll be happy to tell you if y'all want to hear that. You guys liking the car and like the build and stuff, it's great. Like, it's motivation to me. I love it. This is what I like to do. It's a craft. It's just like any artwork. I'm sure you guys look at your car the same way. Like, this is like my child. I've created this. No, the car is like it. So it is worth it in my eyes. Not for everybody though. I'm just gonna reiterate that right now. If you think about getting a car game, please do your research. Look at those prices. Look at your cars, cause it can get pricey. I'm just warning you right now. With that being said, that's gonna do the video. That's gonna wrap the video up. I really hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you like these kinds of videos, let me know, because I can make plenty of videos like this and y'all have more videos per week instead of just like one video per week. So if you like it, hit me up in the comments, let me know, hit the like button. If you don't know how to use the like button yet, you're really far behind on the internet. You'll probably never learn it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you out if you don't know how to hit the like button. I want you to smash the like button. I want you to, you see this? You see this? You see my phone? That's from liking the like button from my favorite YouTubers. I want you to do this to your phone. You know what I'm saying? Crack your screen, smash the like button.